How's it going, everyone? Capt.Collier here. Welcome back to the channel. I know it has been quite some time since I have uploaded video. I've been kind of MIA for the last 5 or 6 weeks or so. Part of it is my fault, and part of it is just Mother Nature. Has been very, very windy the last couple weeks, so weather windows have been few and far between. Just having some stuff going on at the house, and also I just needed a break. So we are back in business now. I've got about 2 hours of fish this afternoon. We're launching here out of Bila Battery, and I've got some fiddler crabs, and I also have some worms. We're gonna see if we can go get on some sheepshead. I found a spot last week that was just absolutely covered in sheepshead, nice ones. And so we're gonna make a quick run there and see if we can get on some action. Hopefully so. I know we've had a lot of rain here, like 12 inches of rain in the last 2 days. And we finally got a nice pretty day. It's about 72 degrees out here, a little light chop on the water, but nothing the blackjack can't handle. So we're gonna go ahead and quit talking, get on out here and see if we can get on some fish. If y'all enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. Let's get to it. All right, well, we have made it out here. It is absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to get on some of these fish. We're fixing to pull up to the spot right now. You can see I've got a few marks. We are approaching the end of the sheepshead spawn right now, and a lot of people think, at least here along the Alabama Gulf Coast, that these sheepshead are only on the rigs, but that is not the case. If you can find any kind of inshore or nearshore structure, such as jetties or wrecks, these fish will gather up on these as well. And oh yeah, right there, that's 100% sheepshead right there on the edge of that structure. We're in about 10 foot of water, so we're gonna drop the trolling motor down, and I'll walk y'all through the setup and how we're gonna catch these fish. Get the old handy dandy Minn Kota Spotlight trolling motor down. Gotta have this bad boy. Gots to have it. Water is not terrible, it's not great. But the great thing about sheepshead, they don't really care that much. And so I'm gonna try and position the boat right on the edge of this structure. That way, if we do hook a big fish, we actually have a chance of getting it up out of there without them breaking us off. And we are pulling up to it right now. We're gonna go ahead and hit spot lock on the trolling motor. And like I said earlier, got a little tub of worms right here. Now, if these work, this might be the way to go versus buying dozens and dozens of crabs or shrimp for like $5 to $7 a dozen. This was $4, and there's probably 40 or 50 worms in here. And I've seen some other YouTubers. Y'all probably seen Nathan with Southern Salt Kayak Fishing use these before. So we're gonna see if they work. I'm pretty sure they do. It looks like some kind of worm or crustacean or something on the bottom down there that they probably eat. They're not very picky. At least I hope not. That's why I brought crabs, just in case. So the setup that I'm gonna be using, hopefully to catch these fish, this is a Daiwa BG 3000 combo. You can get this at most tackle stores, Academy, Bass Pro, or any of your local shops. I've got 20-pound braid rigged up on there to 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. And this is what's called a drop shot rig. Just got a small weight there on the bottom and a 1.0 Gamakatsu hook. You probably don't see me using this a lot when I'm sheepshead fishing, but this is a very good rig to use when you're out here in a little bit deeper water, usually when you have more current. That ought to work. We're just gonna drop it straight down under the boat. Oh my goodness, look at all the sheepshead, y'all. That's all sheepshead. I bet we're already getting a bite. That's a good bite. Come on, be a sheep, baby. Oh yeah, that's a sheep. Good one. Good one. Let's see you. There you are, baby. That's a good keeper. Good keeper sheepshead on the worms. No net needed. Woo! Second drop right there. Perfect eating size. That's probably a 17, 18-inch sheepshead right there. I am going to be keeping a few today. Good looking fish right there. We're going to throw a few in this basket up here, and then once we hopefully catch a few, then we'll bleed them out. All right, always want to check the leader. Make sure you don't have any frays. That way, if you do hook a big fish, you don't lose it. We're gonna go ahead and double hook some more earthworms. By the way, these are, I think, just regular old earthworms. I'm sure night crawlers or any other type of worm would probably work just as well. There we go. Come on, come on. Gotcha, buddy. Ooh, that feels like a decent one there. I do believe it is. Ooh, there's a bunch of followers. Let's see if I can free scoop one. Oh, they're not following it anymore. So I don't know if y'all have seen, I posted a reel where I free scooped one of these sheepshead at the rigs about 2 years ago. And if you can time it just right, it is very, very cool. Good fish, good fish. This one's probably about 18. Definitely get a good yield off those 16 to 19 inch fish. And of course, if we do catch some big ones, I like to throw those big breeder fish back. I will be buying worms for bait more often. At least it'll be a good backup. I mean, I promise y'all, this is probably just as good as using shrimp or crabs. And honestly, they can probably get these worms in their mouth a lot easier. I really haven't missed any fish on the hook sets. I guess just because they can get it in their mouth a lot easier. They don't really have to chew on it like a crab. Come on. Yes, yes. Wait until I get weight. Ooh, felt like a good one. He's got it. That's a keeper. Yes, sir. See if he's got any followers behind her. Nope. No followers. We'll get the net for this girl or guy, whatever it may be. She ain't done. Perfect, perfect. Healthy fish too. Well, that is definitely a male, if you know what I mean. Well, I think we'll probably see if we can catch one or two more. That'll make 8 fish for me. That'll be plenty for me and the family to eat up. Golly, such a quick bite. I mean, just got down there. I love it, y'all. Love it. I think they're loving it too. A little bit smaller guy, we'll let this one go. We'll just use the same worms we got, rehook it. They do stay on the hook fairly well too. And might need a little bit more meat than that. There we go. Nice little honey hole spot about right here. That structure's kind of on this side of the boat. I'm kind of getting it right on the edge of it and then pulling it off. That's a bite. That's a bite, not a rock. Come on. Oh, it's a flounder. It's a flounder on a worm. Yeah. He just spit it out right there. I knew it was only a matter of time. That's so cool. Look at the worm just crawling around all in the boat. Yep. Ooh, where you going, buddy? That's probably about a 14-inch Gulf flounder right there. These are pretty common along sandy, beachy bottoms. And there are some absolutely beautiful fish. You can kind of tell that it's a Gulf and not a Southern by these 3 ocellated dots that they have on the top of their body. And also I guess you would call this their dorsal fin, but it comes out a little bit further than a southern flounder does. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. But he's a little on the small side than I like to keep, so we're gonna let this guy go. He sure wanted that worm. Felt just like a sheepshead bite, didn't really sit on it. Bye-bye, buddy. Go get bigger for us. That really doesn't surprise me at all that a flounder would eat this. It just looks so good down there in the water, I'm sure. And they're, you know, opportunistic feeders, so they're not very picky, just kind of whatever comes across their face, I'm sure they would eat. But that kind of gets me excited, y'all. Flounder really haven't came in real thick just yet. We're getting a lot of smaller fish. Water temperature still kind of low in the low 70s. Really need it to be in the mid to upper 70s consistently for some of those bigger fish to come in from offshore doing their spawning stuff. Oop, there's a bite. Be another flounder. I'll take another flounder. Yes, sir. I don't think that's a flounder. Is it? Nope. Just, oh, there's a bunch of followers. Come on, let me free scoop one. Oh, every time I get the net, they move. Come on, come follow your buddy. I'll throw you back, I promise. Nope. They smart. That guy's a little messed up. Dorsal fin's messed up. This guy's all kind of messed up. Dorsal fin is bent down. He's kind of got some weird scale action going on. This time of the year, you do find a lot of fish that's kind of deformed like that. I'm guessing it's from their spawning activities being so rough and rubbing against all the structure that's down there. But I guess we'll go ahead and keep this guy. Probably not very good genetics. Keep out there in the water, but I think this will do it for us. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. It was nice getting out here this afternoon, getting on possibly the last sheepshead bite, at least for the next couple months or until October, November when they start kind of chewing again. But we do have some new species that we're gonna be targeting here on the channel. Spanish mackerel, speckled trout, redfish, flounder, and then of course all your offshore species. Got snapper season opening up at the end of May, and it's gonna run for a few months and a few weeks. So can't wait for all that. Hopefully this weather will warm up and the winds will chill out for us to get out here a little more often. That way I can bring y'all some more content weekly. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. We'll catch you back out on the water next time.